Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Here we have today a Mazda CX3. This is the SE-L Nav Plus model. Now this car is presented in eternal blue with the black cloth interior. Now this is the 2-litre petrol automatic version. Now I always like to give a little bit of background on the vehicles. This belongs to a long-standing customer of ours. He's had, I think, 2 or 3 vehicles with us now. He's been delighted with this car, delighted with the brand, and he's put his order in for a new Mazda 6, in case you were curious. But it doesn't come through till March. But he's kindly let me have the car early, which is excellent for us because we're really struggling getting hold of used car stock at the moment. So hopefully you can see the condition of the car. It's very, very nice indeed, and this is covered under 12,000 miles. All the alloys are in great condition, the paintwork's in great condition, all the bumpers, it's all really in really great shape. Now I forgot to bring down the service history, but this car's always been serviced with us because we sold it new, and it was serviced with us in May 2020 and May 2021, which was, it's at about 11,800 miles. It had done like 10 something thousand miles, so it was only serviced about 1,000 miles ago. So the car is, you know, all up together and ready to go really. So I'm going to start with the back of the car. Now notice the car has parking sensors. All right, you've got a decent sized boot. Now CX3s aren't known for having enormous boots, okay, but I would say it's a decent sized boot, and you can make it bigger by removing this here. Okay, now for those of you who require a spare wheel, that pops in there here. Look, this can actually make your boot a bit wider. I know the previous owner was moving house, so he probably took this out to get something quite wide in the back of the car. A bit embarrassing that, but at least it gives me the opportunity to show you how this boot works. You've got space for a spare wheel. Okay, cars don't tend to come with spare wheels as standard. It's an option, but look at that boot space now without that cavity floor. But this is really good because when you've got this in, you've got a level sort of you've got no lip. That's what I was looking for. Oh, a little lip anyway. But you can also use that as like a boot tidy. Now if you need more room than that, you've got the 60/40 rear folding seats, and you can remove the parcel shelf. Okay, now remember I mentioned reverse sensors. Well, you can actually fit a reverse camera to this car should you require it. I know that's about £400. It literally plug and play, and it will come up on the screen in the vehicle, which I shall show you. All right, so let's show you in the back. Now you've got ISOFIX anchorages on the 2 outer rear seats. You've got armrest in the middle with the all-important cup holders. I think I'd probably put my phone in there. You've got rear headrests. Now, the gentleman's got sort of grown children. Now, there's nothing against children, but normally you get all the scuffs on the backs of the seats, etc. But the interior's in really, really good shape. Whenever the previous cars the gentleman's had have always come back in really lovely condition. He keeps them really, really well. You've got height adjustable seats, driver and passenger. Now this is the facelifted CX3, so you've got, being a plus model, you've got the electric handbrake, okay, the nicer console interior. All right. Let me go over to the other side. You've got the privacy glass at the back, auto folding wing mirrors, electric windows all round. Okay, so when you lock the car, the wing mirrors will fold in when you have it on that setting. Down here, you've got traction control, so that'll keep you on the road as best possible. It will, you know, help you stay in a straight line when you skid, if you were to lock up, you know. You've got lane departure warning system, so it'll warn you if you were to veer out of a lane without indicating, to kind of tell you to pay attention. You can turn that off if it's too intrusive. I-stop, intelligent I-stop, so an engine stop-start system which will turn the engine off when you're in traffic, when you're stationary, to ultimately be kinder to the environment, but it will also be kinder on your pocket, because you should use less fuel. And you've got a pressure monitoring system here, which will display a little warning light on the dash. Let me see if I can show you. That one there. Oh, can that focus in? All right. In fact, let me get it to illuminate. Sorry, it's a bit dark here today. My camera struggles to focus. There you go. But that will stay on constant. If your tyre pressures fluctuate, so obviously go down 4 psi or more, which is great, because 4 psi, you may not look like you've got a flat tyre, it may not feel flat, but it will affect fuel consumption, but it also affect the safety, because your cornering, braking will be affected. Now there's the mileage there, 11,882 miles. So beautiful, beautiful miles. All right, and full history. Both last services done here at TW White & Sons, Orpington. So to start the car, you've got your 2 keys with the vehicle. Okay, put your foot on the brake, press this button, car fires up into life. Okay, now this is the Plus model car, so you've got up, down, in and out on the steering column, which the earlier cars didn't have. They were just up and down. You've got automatic lights, automatic wipers. You've got cruise control. You've got your stereo here. You've got your trip computer. Okay, you can do your volume here. You can decline a call, receive a call. You've got climate control, air conditioning. You've got 3-stage heated seats. I'm going to leave them on actually, or leave my one on, because it's a bit chilly today. You've got the 6-speed auto gearbox. Now this is what I call a proper automatic gearbox. So you have a torque converter. They're nice seamless gear changes. Okay, it doesn't roll back on a hill. You don't get jerky gear changes. Nice and seamless, and it's 6-speed. And if you want to drive it manually, you can, and you can also hit like a sport button. All right. You've got Multimedia Commander here. I think that's the official name. I call it human interface, and this will control your Mazda MZD Connect, which is touchscreen, but it's only touchscreen when you're stationary. Okay, so I would get used to using this, and you can access your fuel economy monitor, vehicle status monitor. Now on this apps page, you can actually upgrade this to have Apple Carplay, which is £300, and Android Auto. It comes as a pair, so you can mirror your apps straight onto the screen and navigate through them. Okay, entertainment, you've got FM, AM, the traditional, but you've also got DAB, which I suppose is becoming traditional. AHA Stitcher are internet apps. Okay, I've never actually used them. And then Bluetooth and USBs. You've got 2 USBs here. You can use them as a source of music. Okay. Communication. So once your phone is paired up, you can access your phone book, your call lists, and if you've got an Android phone, your text messages. Okay. Obviously, if you've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, it will also come up. Your messages will come up on the screen from WhatsApp and other apps that you have. Navigation. It is very comprehensive and user-friendly. And I do apologise for my camera quality today. It's actually getting a bit dark here, and it struggles to focus. Put your postcode in, off you go. All right. I've used this to travel through Europe, and it's done me fine. It really has. If you don't know the postcode, you can whittle it down by town and street name, etc., etc. Find places nearby. That's always a useful one. I'm always running out of fuel. I had to use this category today, and you can search for fuel stations, the direction and the distance. Now you can set up a Wi-Fi hotspot from your phone, so your car is in effect connected to the internet. This will mean up here we'll also have fuel prices. You'll also get live traffic updates, so very useful thing to do, especially if you're going on those long journeys and when you're not familiar with the area. Okay, so back to home. nav, and settings. Now you've got some useful things in here. You can turn this display off. You've got lane departure warning, parking sensors. You can turn them off. And the car has smart city brake support. So there's a camera up there. Best way to explain this, I'll give you a scenario. It's a hot summer's day. You're in stop-start traffic. Okay, you look out the window and you get distracted because you're so bored sitting in the car, and you're a little bit, you know, you're dozing off a little bit. Your car is rolling. It's doing under 20 miles an hour. You look out the window, but you don't realise the car in front has stopped. Your car will apply the brakes. Okay. Providing there's no driver input, you're not steering, braking, accelerating. So this will prevent an accident. And the great thing is, it's recognised by insurance companies, cars that are equipped with this feature. It should lower your insurance premium. It should reflect in your insurance premium, because it certainly reflects in the insurance grouping. Okay, so there's a good safety device there. You've got a wonderful sound system. Now, it's not Bose like the Sport, but all stereos are good these days. I'm not saying the Bose isn't any better, of course it is, but this is very, very good. Between this and the Sport, I mean, you still get the heated seats at the front. You know, you don't get the Bose, and you don't get the bigger wheels or the heads-up display. But quite frankly, I prefer the smaller wheels because there's less danger of me curbing them, and it's a slightly softer ride. I kind of miss the heads-up display. Okay, I won't lie about that. But the stereo side of things wouldn't bother me, because I listen to LBC, and I don't really listen to the stereo that loud anymore. But they are very, very good. Come and see for yourself. And what else have we got in here? Safety, sound, clock's GPS synced, so you don't have to relearn how to do that every time the clocks change. And you've got some vehicle settings here, like for example, lighting settings, coming home lights, leaving home lights. So when you open the car at night, the lights will stay on, give you safe passage to the car. So yeah, lots of great features. Okay, now this is a really lovely example. As I say, we supplied it new. We know all about the car. It's always nice selling cars that you know about and they've come back for servicing, etc. Okay, so if you're looking for a CX3, this is definitely one to have a look at. If there's any more specific photographs or videos you'd like us to send you, please don't hesitate to ask. And do request these things at any time of day. If it's out of normal working hours, send us an email or phone us, leave us a message. We pick up our voicemails out of hours. Okay, part exchange is extremely welcome, no matter what you have. It doesn't have to be Mazda, Suzuki. If you look on our website, we are retailers. We have lots of different cars from all different manufacturers on our website. So don't think you won't get a good deal if you have a part exchange. Of course you will. We'll do you the best deal. And we want you to have a great experience. We want it to be seamless and enjoyable. So do look up online. I know there's a lot of, every time I turn the radio on, you know, sell your car online, get an instant valuation, etc. You know, do all that. So you've got an idea of what your car's worth. But, you know, do try us. As I say, part exchange is extremely welcome. Now, this car will have a 1-year Mazda ZZ Plus used car warranty, which also incorporates 12 months roadside assistance and MOT insurance for the first year. We have the facility to extend the warranties for up to 3 years, and we have fantastic finance facilities. Okay, so nothing's too much for us. Anything we can do, give us a shout. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's been informative, and we look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.